Hey fellow business owners, I wanted to share with you a simple little strategy that I've been using that's been helping me generate leads for free. Now if you go purchase leads, you can do that, but you might spend $5, $10, $15, $20 per lead. This is totally free to generate your own leads to build your business. So here's what it is. Instead of posting things online on social media like Facebook about the opportunity directly, the vehicle, talking specifically about the vehicle and how great it is, and instead of something like that, I talk about the big picture, coming out of debt, what life looks like, how great life is, or maybe I'll share a story of somebody else and leverage that, or I'll leverage my own story, and I'll paint the bigger picture of what it's like to come out of debt, living stress-free, replacing all that pain with peace and tranquility, and all of that sort of stuff, so that I can do this or that, or so-and-so can do this or that because there's no more debt and financially free. Healthy, what it's like to reverse a chronic disease and how you feel when you do that and how great that is, or somebody else that you're bragging about, or maybe yourself, who knows. You paint the bigger picture. You create intrigue and curiosity without giving away the vehicle or the deal. You just paint the bigger picture. And then people are going to start asking you about that. They'll send you private messages or maybe comment back on that post publicly in a public forum. And when they do that, like for example, somebody will send me a private message and say, hey Tom, tell me about this coming out of debt stuff, or tell me how you use network marketing to become financially free so that you could do all these things that you said you're doing, or tell me about what so-and-so did that you were bragging about that has made their life so much better and they're living healthy and getting out of debt. Tell me about that, Tom. So they're asking about the big picture and they have no clue what the vehicle is because I haven't told them. So then immediately when they do that, the goal right off the bat is to connect with them. It's not to give away the vehicle. If you use that as an opportunity to go right into the vehicle, your opportunity, then you're going to blow it. You're going to be like 9 out of 10 network marketers who get in and fail. So be the 1 out of 10 and don't go for the jugular yet. It's not time. You need to connect with them and find out what their why is. Why the heck are they even interested in your post about coming out of debt or getting healthy or whatever it is that you painted about the big picture? And a great way to do that is, for example, hey Jane, I'm sure there's a reason why you asked me about coming out of debt and getting healthy. What is it? Real simple, right? So if you ask that question right out of the gate, then they're very likely, almost every single time, they start opening up about basically their why. They start going into it. And then you could go even deeper by saying, tell me more about that. Whatever it is that they send you back, tell me more about that. And then they'll go into it a little bit deeper. You can also say, well, that's awesome. Tell me more about that. What is your day-to-day life going to look like once you fill in the blank with whatever they told you? And then they really open up, and that's a beautiful thing. So now you got them perhaps hopefully emotional, and you got them totally connected with their why, with their dream. Now you can start to tell them about the vehicle, the opportunity, how it's going to happen, how their dream is going to come to fruition, because ultimately you need to connect somebody to their dream, and then you need to connect them to the vehicle and how their dream is going to come to fruition. And they need to be able to see in their mind, they need to have that vision of them being able to do it so that their dream does indeed come to fruition with the vehicle that you're sharing with them. But first, paint the big picture, like on your social media stuff, on your Facebook wall or your timeline. And then when people ask about it, because it's going to generate some leads for you, when somebody asks about it, that's a lead at that point. Then you just simply, you ask them, hey Jane, I'm sure there's a reason you asked about fill in the blank. What is it? Tell me more about that. That's so cool. What is life going to look like for you on a day-to-day basis once you fill in the blank with what they told you? And then start going into the vehicle. Connect them to their dream and connect them to how their dream is going to come to fruition with the vehicle that is proven to work because it's worked for so many others, including yourself, that you're getting results in as well. And then it is so easy to make the recommendation and just say, you should do this too, don't you think? It's a pretty cool way to have somebody sell themselves on it rather than convincing somebody. Seriously. I hope that helps you out a lot, okay? And if you have any questions, just let me or one of your leaders know and we'll help you out.